I think I can, as a lawyer, speak to the lawyers being part of the problem. I think there's a lot of permitting and things, all the way from required environmental studies to fighting the government and saying we've already done a study or we have to do multiple. And so I think administrative overhead costs, whether they be lawyers or other folks, um, that does eat up a lot of that money and time.
Mhm.
And then the question is, how many of those rules can be streamlined or even eliminated and still deliver safe, resilient, efficient, effective
Yeah.
projects?
And I think, Benjamin, there's two sides of the coin. There's eliminating hurdles to enable permitting to happen faster. And then the concept that I'm sure you're familiar with within Broadcom of dig once, where once the
Mm-hmm.
permitting's in place, you encourage everyone in the village to come out and utilize the right of way so that they can not have to go through the same process again. Maybe there are analogous ways to do that in some of these other categories. It's really three things. It's permitting and reducing regulations. It's once you get the permit, trying to coordinate amongst all the villagers so that you get the gas, electric, utility, and everything else that could go on a common right of way in coordination with the rail and the road and all that. And then I would add the third element, which is the smart infrastructure element, that while you have everything opened up, and while the cost of building is typically, at least on the Broadcom side, 70% is the dig, and the components going in the ground are actually a much smaller proportion. Uh, Put the intelligence in the ground at that period of time so you don't then say, oh, wow, I wish I did. And now I still have a system that's brand shiny new, I don't have any intelligence on whether it's going to break down. So put
Yeah.
in the intelligence as you're building, as you get the permits in place.